Argentina chasing their first ever title in Dubai. South Africa looking for their 5th straight here in the desert. Let's find ourselves a champion. Underway in the cup final off the boot of Pellandini. South Africa take it clean. It was Davids who took it and then got clipped high, and it's a penalty early for South Africa.
Exactly what Argentina don't want to do. They don't want to give these penalties away. See South Africa, they'll go to the set piece line out. So efficient in this area. Have to make sure it's out though.
It hits the deck hard and runs deep. It won't find touch. Argentina from inside their own 22. Come cross field, and it's another thumping run from Gonzalez. Quickly away from Osadzuk. Moneta, one of the most dangerous players on the field, takes his side into the Blitzboks half. Well, that's good defence from Nokia. And here it is for South Africa. Here's the penalty. Now the quick tap and go from Van Wyk, looking to ignite runners across to the left. Visser floats one wide for Oosthuizen. 2 Pumas jerseys there, ready to put him down. Nokia, Davids looks towards Zane Davids. Won't connect this time around after the good tackle there from Schultz. Penalty. Back-to-back penalties here for South Africa, and this time round they just slow the tempo.
3 penalties given away in a minute 30 for Argentina. They have to rein this in. The discipline, or ill-discipline, will cost them at some stage. This is where they're so effective. South Africa, Hadil is lethal in these positions.
Davids lining up his runner. The first is Oosthuizen. Put down by Schultz. Visser throws it up Hedel, who rips the pass back to Davids. Filthy feet there from Davids, creates some space for Visser, who reaches out and scores. A touch of genius inside from Davids, and it gives Visser the chance to put his team in front.
Well, they were never going to go to the open side. They went once to the middle, drew over to the fence, and then there it is. There's the mismatch, there's the fancy footwork, and there's the power for Imbi Visser. Outstanding start from the Blitzboks. Very controlled, very precise.
Sorry? Oh.
Sylvan Davids lands it beautifully, and it's taken sweetly as well by Argentina. Gonzalez, their midfield battering ram. This time around, the penalty goes the way of Argentina, and they'll take the chance just to slow it up.
I like that shot from Hadil, I think it was. Came in and absolutely smoked Gonzalez, who was slow to get up. Just setting the marker early, not out.
Oh, it's Davids back. Taps it in field cleverly. Both sides missing the chance to send it long to touch from penalties. Hedled finds Zane Davids. Oosthuizen sends it away quickly, and now they work it beautifully through the line. Oh, that was a pure pass to a flying Shilton Van Wyk. And they make it a comfortable lead early on.
The ruck speed is just too quick at the moment. But look at this ball, sets it up, draws in a defender. Oh, and the timing is absolutely brilliant of the pass and the run for Van Wyk. Oh, the hand goes up from Davids, and he knows that is money.
He was the player of the final here last year, was that man. He scorched the turf. And it's now South Africa leading by 14.
And it's the ill discipline of Argentina putting themselves under pressure. The penalties given away,
On it.
the missed touches.
Time on.
Can't do that in a cup final.
Yeah. You have it. Time on. 12.
Brian Habana, World Rugby Hall of Famer, inducted off the back of the Springboks World Cup win last month.
Backwards by the white.
Watching on nervously, up by 14. I hate to see him down by the same margin. So here it is, Argentina in possession. Have to go back through it. Schultz, who does a good job to reel it in and then set up play midfield, 40 from their own line. There's Mare. South Africa continue to swarm in defence. Sajuk gets ugly. And
First.
the double knock on.
Second.
South Africa will feed the scrum.
What South Africa are doing at the moment is bullying the bully. And Argentina are starting to rush things, starting to push it just a little bit. Herman Schultz, the pass is way too hard to
On
him.
me. Closer.
Didn't need to be, but because of the physicality and the contact and tackle in particular,
Mark is here.
Argentina having to play short and they are aiming up.
Crouch.
Well, this is a nightmare proposition
Bind.
if you're Los Pumas. Set play.
Set.
You've got Davids, Van Wyk,
Time
Herald.
off. Okay.
Who's that? Rosto, Speckman,
If we
far
engage
side,
like this, no
KT
problem
that
for the
snuck
impact.
on.
But after we need to stay square and up. Okay.
I think it might be.
Time on. Crouch. Bind. Set.
Here we go. Van Wyk. Goes Herald. And they wrap around the corner. Space out wide for that man, Speckman. What's ripped away in contact, and here with Argentina.
Edge over.
Good defence in the end from the underdogs. Schultz dumped by Zane Davids.
High.
I think Fisser on the inside there, just creeping up around the shoulders, and Jeremy Rozier blows it up immediately.
It wasn't for the actual tackle from Davids. It was Visser just going high on Schultz again. The physicality showing through. Nearly pulled off though. A nice set piece placed. Very much on the line.
On here. Inside. Green. 2 meters.
Pellandini floating one to the back, taken nicely down for Schultz. Pellandini finds a runner midfield in Mare, who gets away from the first up tackle of Herald. Can they create something here right on half-time? Argentina been starved of possession, they've been starved of field position as well. Geez, Justin Herald is getting in and taking names in defence. Takes another piece of another Argentinian runner. Gonzalez, strong ease in the tackle, just rumbling over the top of 1, 2, eventually Scragg to the deck. Pellandini cutting crossfield, looking for the hook up.
Advantage, take her away
Got an
first.
advantage here for Argentina. Falls
Come back
unfavourably.
here, take her away.
And we'll play the penalty. South Africa not rolling away.
Preventing a quick
Geez,
ball.
they're brutal at the moment, aren't they, South Africa? Their line speed is fantastic, but I like the way they're jamming in on the outside, really pressurising the attack of Argentina. See, just the efficiency. South Africa at the moment really shining through. Stats pretty much even. Haven't seen the ball at all go anywhere near Moneta, the danger man.
Crouch. Bind. Set.
Pellandini
In the tackle,
Spits
advantage.
it out the
knock on.
back.
In the tackle.
Moneta. Marcos Moneta. Inviting defenders to come in and try and stop him. It's now towed ahead, but Jimmy Rozier Says it was knocked forward, and he pulls the shutters down on the first half in this cup final, where it is South Africa leading Argentina 12 points to nil. On a 5th straight cup title here in the desert. Davids, who was so good in that first half, floats one up high here, and it's going to fall for Argentina. Alvarez goes over to Pellandini, through this green wall for the moment, but this will help clear their own half as the penalty is awarded for the late tackle.
Time off.
Don't underestimate this Los Pumas team. They come all the way back in their semi-final against New Zealand to win that one, so by no means are they out. This guy here already scored one try for South Africa. Invi Visic is showing the scars of war.
Okay. TMO. Thanks, Nick, for the advice. I want just to quickly check if there is a serious foul play on the player here, please.
Yeah, checking foul play.
This could be a big moment. This might be a TMO check now. One of the South Africans on the sideline. Oh, Oosthuizen, I think it is. Might be the player. I think he's taking him out late.
Jeremy, I have a decision.
Yes.
There's a tackle off the ball
Yes.
with the shoulder. It
Yes.
starts on the upper body and then hits onto the head.
Okay.
Therefore, my recommendation is yellow card.
Okay, so yellow card because it's indirect contact with the head. Okay, and it's the player in front of me. Is a charge after the pass. Indirect contact with the head is yellow. Thanks, Nick.
So Ryan Oosthuizen, he's gone for the next 2 minutes, 7-on-6 in favour of Argentina.
Well, they needed something, didn't they, Shawnee, to get back into this match? And because he's a forward, they're going to go for the scrum. So one of the backs are going to have to aim up here and come in.
Time off. HIA 2, sorry. Number 14, is you? 14 white is you? HIA, please, because of the contact. Yes. No. Is the independent doctor? You have to.
Well, there's
HIA, please. Yes.
some uncertainty here. Minetta's doesn't want to go off, whereas he is saying you have to go off for an HIA, but Minetta's one of the best players on the... Oh, it's Pellandini instead, rather. Usually he said Minetta, changes it up to Pellandini. So they want Minetta on the field. He may not be coming back.
The independent doctor has called for the HIA assessment, but there's a pretty handy replacement in the match winner coming on from Argentina, Gaston Rewatch.
So is okay? Time on.
Argentinian Ironman.
Crouch. Bind.
Next week we'll run up his 100th
Set.
tournament on the World Series. Rewatch, here he goes. And the line is a beaut as well from Maret, right off Rewatch. Here it is. Schultz will straighten, now he comes to the outside. Gonzalez had Minetta, opted not to use him. Still alive here, Minetta. Gonzalez. All energy, all ferocity. Sets it up midfield for Minetta to sweep round the corner, and Argentina are on the board through Matthias Osadzouk.
Well, their two stars out in the back line heavily involved, Gonzalez and Moneta. I thought Herman Schultz was in initially, but decided to go to the right-hand side. Moneta gets off his wings and makes himself available. It's a real feature of his game is his work rate. He had two options, decides to go to Osadzouk. And now we are game on.
Contrast of reactions there.
Time off.
And the conversion is good as well, so it's 12-7 now.
Yeah.
Take the tactically both coaches using their benches, and they need to as well. Argentina probably have one more go at it with a one-man numerical advantage.
It's like Justin Gerald is coming off as well. It was after that
Time on.
dumping run through the middle from Marep, so he's getting a looking to as well.
You have the time on the screen.
Revol chips it right up the zipper, right up the middle. And it's going to come back for his team as well.
Hands now.
Gonzalez. Going cross field, that catches a South African hand. It'll go to touch, it'll be Argentina with a line out now. We've got 4.5 to play, 5 the difference.
But South Africa back up to their 7. Oosthuizen will come in for this line out. I'm sure you want to pressurise it and get a lift here. Argentina with Moneta. We know he's so adept at that chip and chase. Maybe took it a little bit too far to the line.
Revolt looking to his captain. It's a former captain to the current. Gonzalez almost getting past Oosthuizen. Alvarez rips it to Revolt. It's lost forward and it's still alive here as South Africa tow it ahead and the race is on, but it'll beat everyone to touch. It was David screaming down this left-hand side, but the bounce was unkind and Argentina will have the line out.
I'll tell you who was screaming was that guy there, right? Jersey number 14, Roscoe Speckman. Come up defensively and just got on the eye line of the Argentinian attacker and calls that knock on. That's beautiful work from him.
12 white.
And this always shaped up as just a toe-to-toe, not one another down, so you can stay on their feet. Eventually, through 14 minutes of action in this cup final, they have absolutely wailed on one another.
Oh, it's been enthralling though, isn't it? It's one of those games, you know it's just going to be an arm wrestle. You know it's going to be one in the trenches.
Revolt. Gaston Revolt. Not straight. Line out's not straight.
Oh, that's a massive call.
Choice.
Gaston Revolt wasn't happy with Jeremy Rosier, but fair enough. Angle on it there shows it.
We've seen worse let go this weekend. I'm sure that's what Gaston's thinking. Come on, not the cup final.
Crouch.
Couple inches the wrong side of the
Bind.
center of the line out, presenting South Africa now with the scrum.
Keep it up.
It's David's to feed it. Human sends it away. Van Wyk throws it in behind. The bounce is good for South Africa as they bounce off one another. That's Human. Gets them within 5 of the line. Surely the try's coming. Who else? Hey! How about it from Speckman? Has he launched too far?
I think he grounded it in goal. In touch in goal, but I just want to check, please, if it's try, yes or no.
Yep, chicken try, no try, Jeremy.
Was there too much power in the launch? Speckman. Oh no!
What a defensive play though.
Jeremy, I have a decision.
Yes.
No try. The player loses control of the ball forward and touch and goal, into touch and goal. Therefore, the restart is a scrum, blue on a 5.
Okay. The restart is a scrum because he loses the ball before. Okay.
Something nearly absolutely
Scrum
spectacular from Speckman.
Scoring. Scrum.
But
Time
equally
on.
so, that defensive work was brilliant. Still under pressure though, Argentina. It's the variations in the kicks for me from South Africa that just so lethal in games like this.
Let's go, please. Crouch. Bind. Set.
It's been that kind of game. Everyone's been sat down at some stage. Revolt coming around. There's Oosthuizen dropping Gonzalez, and they'll kick. So it's a rare one off the boot here from Argentina. They just get their defensive line set as Brown goes back. He's a little electric playmaker that's cut teams apart time and time again this weekend, but that one is too tough for Speckman to bring in and stay in the field of play, and that is a huge result for Argentina.
Wow, absolutely wow. I can't believe that. That might be a massive miss for South Africa.
11 yet. Hold on, huh?
Centimetres
11 is
in it. Now the last throw from Gaston Revol wasn't straight. Has to nail this one as we get down to the championship round, nearly less than a minute.
Time on.
Revol. That one is A-OK. That one goes out the back, and it's tidied up and brought in here by Mitchell. He loses his feet. In fact, he's lost the ball, so it's back with Argentina. Oosthuizen goes in and gets a handful of Graziano. Alvarez, Revolt under pressure here. Osazu works it across the line. And now Munira runs the kick in behind, and Brown will let it cross the sideline. It's now South Africa's throw, and we've got 30 seconds to go. If they can lock this one down, that should be that.
And they're not in a rush to get to this line out either, are South Africa. Argentina have to throw someone up to compete and try and get a turnover.
Let's go, please.
One last effort required here from Argentina. They've got to get a man up and get pressure on Oosthuizen. They don't compete. And now they rush up in defence. South Africa working that clock, 4 seconds to go. They might be one last play. This should be it now. To touch, it'll go. It's over. South Africa complete the 5-peat in Dubai. And they get the nod from a South African rugby legend in Havana. It's history. It's an 11th cup title in the desert for the Blitzboks. They did it the hard way, but they did it with grit, determination and nerve, and it was needed, every last bit of it, to put away a brave Argentinian outfit. Full time in the cup final, the score 12 points to 7.